Alright, my fellow bowlers. Today I'm going to be laying out this purple urethane. I was hoping to do the lethal venom, but we didn't get it today. So maybe next week. But we're going to start with our center line. Right through the middle. And we're going to be doing 75 by 5 by 40 today. So we go ahead and line up here. Want to be centered like so. Make sure the line's here. Let me go 75. Make a little mark, flip it over, put 0 back on the center, and our second number is 5. So right there. And then we draw a line like so. Usually the first number on a symmetrical ball doesn't matter too much, but the second number does. Alright, so from there I'm going to do the 40 degrees now. This is a prototype layout. I'm hoping will work well with this ball. So we're going to do 40. We mark it there at the 40. We always work off the last line that we made. And then I want it to connect here. So it'd be like so. And then I'm an inch and 3/16 up, which means we go the opposite way. So inch and 3/16 right there. And then I'm a 5 1/4 over. So I'm trying this layout on this ball because I need a pin up ball. Most of my pin ups, one of my fingers goes through the pin. And I'm trying to find one that does not. So this one should be kind of cool. Let's see, there we go. And that should look like the picture. This is with my PAP already in there, so it simulates it. And I'd say that's pretty spot on. Alright, we have my span, 4 1/2. This is cut to cut, and 4 7/16. So we go off easiest one to divide by 2, which is the 4 1/2, just like last time. So we go 2 1/4, right there. Line it up straight, like so, thin as possible, and then we do the full span of 4 1/2. To there. Just like last time, we'll be using a Jopo. And then my next layout is 4 7/16. 2, 4, 6, and 7. Right about there. And we'll do our bridge like so. Right there, and right there, line it up, and ball's done. So that's my span. You can double check it. I do sometimes. But yeah, look good. Next we'll be lining up to drill. Alright, I'm back. Now we're going to do our first cut in the ring finger. We start by doing our pitches. My pitches are 3 1/4 to the right and 5/8 up. So we make this 750. Just like that. And then that's the x-axis. The y-axis will go positive. I believe that's 625 on our cheat sheet. 625. All right, and we're there. Now we're going to take a 31/32 bit and we're going to double check to make sure it is. And that is the correct bit. Now we're going to line it up here and here. We're not going to eye it because that would create mistakes and inconsistencies. So what we're going to do is make sure we hit it by using a guide. And we want to make it flat with the drill bit. So this line we just want to touch. Like so. That should be good. And then the bottom line we want to cover. Huh. That's actually pretty spot on. Alright, so we got it lined up. Turn on our pump, and for safety, we apply the plate so that this will prevent the ball from jumping if for any reason. Alright, vacuum, drill bit, double check the numbers. Good to go. And we go down until we hit about 2.5 with the tip of the arrow. Like so. We go up every about 1/4 of an inch. It saves the blade. This one feels like it's just been sharpened. Clean up after ourselves. It's the right thing to do. Alright. Alright, so we're going to change the pitches to 0 for my X, because we do the 3/4 rule. So this will be 0, like so, and 625. Now we lined it up on this side. And we do the same thing, touch and cover. Touching, good. Cover, about there. See, we're not quite on it. So we're going to adjust it by hitting it to get micro adjustments. Like so. Now we're touching it. And see how this one kind of changed direction, so we're going to knock that back over to about there. And then we double check. That's good. Lock it in. Put this up. Numbers are still good. And the same thing, we're going to go down to about 2.5. So you can see here how I hit the line. I'm a little over, but that's fine. But other than that, it's still pretty good. Now we go down to 2.5. Like so. Turn that off, vacuum up what we got. The bag is almost full, so I'll have to adjust that. All right. Now turn this off. All right, so we're gonna put in my thumb pitches. We got 0, so we're good. And then we're going down to 3/16, or yeah, 5/16, which is 3/12. Negative. Just like that. Now, before we do anything, we're going to take our bow tie here and double check our numbers to make sure that we are good. So 4.5 here, about there. Looks like I'm at top of the line. 4 7/16. Looks like I am top of the line. So I don't like that. That's because I missed that one a little bit, but we can fix it, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take our pencil, put this bow tie in, go to 4.5, like so. And this is 4 7/16, 2, 4, 6, and 7. And we go like that. And that should be on our new line. And if we go like this, you can see 4.5 and 4 7/16. So then we'll take our prosect and draw a new center line from here to there, like so. And now it should be, I split that line. All right, so now we're going to take my drill bit, which is, I believe, 29 30-seconds. Right here. So we're going to line up with the y-axis first because it's the easiest. We want this tip, the drill bit tip, to be right on it, just like so. And we'll turn it that way. And we'll line it up again. You can already see that it's not there. Move it a little closer. Still way short. And we want to just split this line. So that's too much. Still a little much. About right there. That's pretty close. And I think that is money. Alright, we're starting our test drill hole. We're only going to go down to about there. And it looks like I split it. Turn that off. Turn off the vacuum. So the pressure is bad, so we'll be using the plate for the rest anyway. Now we're going to take our bow tie, go back to the hole, spot on, and spot on. Now that I know that's good, I'm going to lock it in, or leave it locked in, and I don't need this drill bit no longer. Alright, so now that we know that it's locked in and lined up, we're going to switch to the Jobo drill bit right here. And if you remember this one, we're going to go down until it hits the topper. So we're going to go down to the bottom. Ooh, stuff everywhere. I think they sharpen this because it's coming off pretty fast. Check that. Yeah, vacuum's gotta get changed. Stuff's going everywhere. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and change out the vacuum and I'll be right back. Alright, my fellow bowlers, I finally got the vacuum done. Now it's working like a champ. Clear this out real quick. Alright, now we're going to continue to go down until the topper hits the bottom. About there. Alright, next I'll do the paper test. Make sure it hits. And we're good. Alright, so now I don't need this. We put that up. I'll do that. I got a little bit of miss hit right there, but that's fine. Alright, shouldn't need that. Okay, next we're going to put in our Jopo. First, we're going to scuff it up. See, I didn't do it this time. Take one of these, put it in our hands like so, and just twist all the way up. Like that. And now it's sanded. Then we'll take our pencil and we'll color in this line to make sure that we can see it. And it should line up like that. Alright, next we need glue. Got some right here. And we're going to need the rubber hammer. Like so. And as you can see, this ball's a lot of core, or a lot of cover stock. Core's way down there. So we're going to go around a couple times. Make sure it's even coating like that. See it dripping. That's fine. Now we're going to put it in as far as it can go and tap. Almost messed that up. Just like that. Alright, now we're going to take our Instaset so that the glue on the bottom hardens. We'll take this Jopo that nobody uses to put in there to spread the glue around. And when that's done, we'll take our tool, twist it, make sure it stays in place. Alright, now we're going to see if it's good to go. Doesn't turn. So that worked out. And we're going to put our pitches back at 0. Because we're going to trim the ball down. Like so. Zero and 0. Alright, take our pencil and go here. Make sure that if we see it hit, that we know to stop. Take our cutter, like so, and then line it up. That looks pretty good right there. And that looks pretty good right there. We'll go ahead and lock that in, and because we're still having pressure issues, we'll go ahead and use the plate even for this step. Just like that. Now it's smooth all the way around. Alright. Our next step will be to round out our fingers. And we'll do that right now. Move the ball like so to a place that we can stick it. Take our sander. And we just want to take out the sharp edges. Just like that. Cool. Perfect. All right, next we'll go ahead and install our inserts. Since I'm right hand, the middle finger is the biggest finger, so put that in there, put that in there, and then go get the glue. We can always fix it later. It's the best part. So for the most part, we can fix anything that we mess up, be it plugging and drilling, which is a pain in the butt. Yeah, that feels pretty good. All right.